Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Dawn Report, where I give out my favorite MLB home run picks for the day. We've now had 4 straight profitable days on the Dawn Report, which we'll always take. They've been slightly profitable days, but the old adage says you can't go broke making a slight profit on the Dawn Report, so we will take that. To do a quick recap from yesterday, I gave out 3 picks on this YouTube channel. We got one of those 3 to cash thanks to Ryan O'Hearn. We end the day up 2.7 units. That brings our total profit year to date on the Dawn Report starting at the beginning of May to be up 48.65 units for an ROI of 11.15%. Truly incredible stuff. Anytime you can have an ROI above 11.15% is crazy, but we still have yet to get one of those days where we sweep the parlay. Hoping that day is today, as I have 4 picks for you guys. If you're watching this and you're not already, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also helps me out a ton if you could like this video and comment as well. And let's get into these home run picks. So the first one is in the Blue Jays versus Dodgers game, and we are taking Freddie Freeman to hit a home run. That is at plus 410 odds at Caesars. Not much of a hard sell on this one. Freddie Freeman has been on fire. He just hit one yesterday. He's got a total of 4 home runs in his last 5 games. Now, he did hit 2 home runs in the same game back on July 22nd. So overall, he's hit at least 1 home run in 3 of his last 5 games. Either way, that's very, very good stuff. Unsurprisingly, Freddie Freeman has pretty phenomenal advanced power numbers. He's got 21 home runs on the year total. He's got an ISO rate of 25.6%. That's considered excellent. Now remember, ISO rate stands for isolated power. Literally just measures how much power you get when you get a hold of the ball with the bat, and anything that is 25% and above is considered excellent. So that's very good. Obviously, that's excellent for Freddie Freeman being at 25.6%. And then for barrel rate, literally measures how well you hit the barrel of the bat when you get contact with the ball. He has a barrel rate of 12.7%. And for barrel rate, anything 10% and above is considered great. Anything 15% and above is considered excellent. So his being at 12.7, that's great. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Kikuchi, who's an okay pitcher, but he does give up a lot of home runs. He's got a home run per 9 of 1.92, which is the 4th worst of all qualifying pitchers in the MLB. He's got a home run to fly ball ratio of 18.3%, which is the 3rd worst in the MLB. Home run to fly ball ratio, it's exactly what it sounds like. How often do fly balls turn into home runs? 18.3% is really, really bad. So this game is really a good game for Dodgers hitters in general. If you want to take multiple Dodgers, I wouldn't blame you. Like I really considered going with Mookie Betts for this one, but the value of Freddie Freeman at plus 410, Mookie Betts was like 280. So obviously the value is a little bit better on Freeman, but if you wanted to go Mookie or you wanted to parlay the 2 of them, I wouldn't hate it. But for this video specifically, we are tracking only Freddie Freeman. Next up, in the Mets versus Yankees game, we're taking Francisco Lindor to hit a home run. That is at plus 450 odds at FanDuel. So I will admit this one is somewhat of a faith play. Lindor hasn't hit any home runs in his last 10 games. And the last game in which he hit a home run was back on July 7th. So he's got a total of 19 on the year, but he's only hit a total of 3 in July, which is not that good. He had a good start to July, but then he tailed off, obviously not hitting a home run since July 7th. But I will say, yesterday he did go 3 for 5 at the plate. So obviously, I like the fact that he's had some recent success. Obviously, no home runs, but at least he's seeing the plate well, literally yesterday. With that said, one reason why I do like Lindor specifically for tonight is he's significantly better against lefties than he is against right-handed pitchers. And you guessed it, Yankees are throwing out a lefty tonight in Carlos Rodon. Against left-handed pitchers specifically, Lindor has an ISO rate of 26.1%, which, as you remember, is considered excellent. If you isolate that to just right-handed pitchers, it's 20.4%. So his power numbers are a lot better against lefties. And another reason why I like this one is Rodon has been terrible so far for the Yankees. Now, he's only made 3 starts, so it's obviously a tiny sample size, but he's been brutal. He's got a home run per 9 over 2, which would lead the MLB by a mile. So the Mets are another good team to target for home runs tonight. I settled on Lindor. Next up, in the Reds versus Brewers game, we are taking Willie Adames to hit a home run. That is at plus 420 odds at FanDuel. So for Adames, this is another somewhat of a faith play, as we've gone with Adames a couple times on the Dong Report, and I don't think he's yet to cash for us. So we have not had any success specifically on Adames. But for this one specifically, the value was just too good to pass up on. That's kind of what I go with. I go off of value, I go off a bunch of stuff. But for this one, so we got him at plus 420. The next closest book was at plus 330, a full 90 cents lower. Looking at the EV page on OddsJam, he had the highest one. Adames had the highest EV play for a home run to be hit. So obviously you had to take that into account. Overall, he's got 17 on the year, so it's not like he never hits any. And he last hit one on July 21st, so it's been a little less than a week since he's cashed one. But pitching for the Reds, Ben Lively is another pitcher that can be had. He's got a really bad home run per nine of 1.79 and a home run to fly ball ratio of 17.1%. So just below Kikuchi for the Blue Jays, who I talked about how bad he was. So if there's ever a time, ever a night for Willie Adames to come through for us, it would be tonight. Hopefully he cashes this for us. In our last pick of the evening, in the Angels versus Tigers game, we're going with Shohei Otani to hit a home run plus 310 odds at FanDuel. I'm sure it's not surprising at all that we are going with Otani for this one. It has been a full 2 days since we've had him in the Dong Report. Granted, he had a day off in that span, but still, it's been 2 full days. Obviously, we had to rectify that. Now, the formula for Otani is pretty simple. If he's going up against a right-handed pitcher, you're going to want to at least check him out. Now, he's good against all pitchers. I'm not saying that he's bad against lefties, but his stats against right-handed pitchers is insane. So the Tigers are pitching out a righty, Michael Lorenzen, who's actually pretty good. He's definitely not one of the pitchers like I've talked about that you want to target. He's a pretty good pitcher, but Otani is just on a different level from like literally anybody. Against right-handed pitchers specifically, he's got an ISO rate on the year of 38.7%. That's absurd. Remember, anything 25% and above is excellent. That's, top 3 in the MLB depending on the day. 38.7% is crazy. But if you isolate against right-handed pitching, specifically in the month of July, so A, right-handed pitcher, B, since July, he's got an ISO rate of 48.8%. 48.8%. Literally, that's unheard of. Truly, truly ridiculous numbers for Otani. Unheard of success for an entire month in terms of specifically ISO rate. So I have all the confidence in the world that he will cash this for us tonight. And that is all I got for you. 4 players to hit a home run. If we get one of these players to hit one, then we will be profitable. So we just need one to make money. But obviously we want all 4. If you're tailing, comment and let me know. Other than that, remember, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff helps me out a ton. Thanks for watching and have a good one.